Hello and a very warm welcome to you. I'm Hayley Palmer. It's great to have your company with me on tonight's show, especially as we are joined by singer and songwriter Cassa Jackson. And here is what happened when I caught up with her. Cassa, it's great to have you on the show. How are you?
Hello, I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. I wanted to get you on the show because I haven't seen you for a couple of years now. I saw you at a gig down at Television Centre. It was beautiful, warm and sunny back in the day. And I thought, we must get Cassa on the show because I'm really supporting your journey.
Oh, thank you so much. So much has happened in their time. I can't really comprehend all that's gone on, but yeah, lots has happened.
And I know we will be talking about it later on in the show, but you have been on tour with JLS, haven't you?
I have. It's been so amazing. It only finished a few weeks ago as well, so I'm still I've got tour blues right now.
I bet. Well, we can't wait to catch up more with you about that. We're going to go into the first song, I Don't Like It, when you talk about her. You were on CBBC the other day, weren't you, performing this? Was it your first live performance?
It was my first ever TV performance, and I have to say I was more nervous for that than the O2 Arena, any of these massive arenas, because it's really weird where there's no audience and you just, I do this thing where I point when I'm singing that song especially. And but it was great fun, and I'm very excited to do more TV stuff in the future.
Yes, and talk us through the video to this, because I was very impressed. It's a cool video, isn't it?
Yeah, oh well, I just recorded that literally a few days before the tour started.
Wow.
And basically, well, the whole song is about being stuck in the friend zone and you like them, but they like someone else. So we kind of wanted to, in the video... We've all been there. Well, I hope so. But anyway, we basically wanted to show me with, a guy, and then we're getting on really well, but then it keeps cutting in the sort of like TikTok form of cuts to him with doing the same thing that we're doing, but with lots of other different girls. And then it's like, oh, okay, I'm not actually that special, right? And that's the whole point of the song.
Oh, wow. It's a really cool video and a brilliant song. I know it's done so well.
Oh, thank you. It was so much fun to film because we had all these beautiful girls, and then it was a really fun day.
Oh, no, it looks it. Well, we're going to check out the video right now, and I'll be catching up with more with Cassa on the other side of this.
Alright, 'cause I got all of these stop signs. You got your guard up.
Now, Cassa, you have this incredible voice. I want to know how everything started for you. Was music always a passion of yours? Did you always know you could sing?
Well, I've always absolutely loved singing. I was that kid that did shows, for my family. I'd force them downstairs on Christmas Day to listen to me sing. So I've definitely always loved performing. But I only really knew I really wanted to be a singer when I started songwriting, and I just love songwriting. That's probably my favourite part of it. So then singing my own songs is really what I love doing. And I basically wrote my first song at school. And then I didn't really know how, how do you become a singer? But I just kind of was like, I'll just write a song. And then my teacher put the song into a songwriting competition, unbeknownst to me. And then I ended up getting into the final. And basically from that moment, everything was such a whirlwind because at the final, I was performing the song. And then this woman called Jo Garofalo saw me performing at Westfield, and she then invited me to perform at this event that she runs called Voice in a Million, which was at Wembley Arena. And so that was literally my third gig ever, was at Wembley Arena to 10,000 people or something. And so then from that moment on, I was like, well, this is definitely what I want to do. And I just carried on ever since, basically.
Well, can we give a shout out to your teacher, because
I
what
know.
a great teacher for putting you forward in the first place. We love that. That's just wonderful.
You don't really know if it's a good song or not, but yeah, he really believed in it. So
yeah,
shout out to him.
Shout out to him, absolutely. And I mean, I've got here on Spotify, you've got 4.7 million streams. I mean, did you ever think you'd have that much success?
The numbers I find really hard to comprehend, because I think that was on my Spotify Wrap this year. That's that's just from 2021. So
wow,
I think in total it's like 7 million on Spotify, and I just think I can't imagine 7 million people in a room. Do you know what I mean? And it really has only been this last year and a half, I'd say, that things have really picked up. It's ever since I started TikTok and my songs, just people just found them, and I was like, whoa, I couldn't really believe it. My mum was like, every day she was monitoring the streams, and was like, you've gone up this many streams, and I was like, wow. But the main thing I find is when people message me and they say, this has really helped me in my breakup or whatever they're going through, like the fact, because I basically just write these songs for myself just to deal with whatever I'm going through, so then the fact that they're helping other people and people are relating to them is really nice, and it's very special.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, that your songs are so relatable, because no one kind of ever trained you in like your love life or anything. I remember being sort of 18 and getting my heart broken, and you know, you're just like, oh, how do I deal with that? So it's nice that you specifically write about relationships, and you're right that people can, you know, really relate to that because they are going through a hard time, right?
And I've had a lot of ups and downs, as we can tell from my songs. But it's a really cathartic experience writing these songs. You know, if I'm ever going through anything, I'll know, I'm like, okay, however bad or good it is, at least I'm going to get a good song out of it. And then I can just move on from whatever it is.
Exactly. It's like, next, like, We're going to go into the next song. Suits You, your first proper song you released, and the music video now has over 500,000 views on YouTube. I mean, you have to look at that and just go, wow, right?
Well, again, that was one of those really weird things, because that music video, I think, cost about £10 to make. Like, me and all my friends, we just went to B&Q and bought, like, because when you watch the video, you'll see there's a glass box that the whole concept is I'm kind of trapped in this glass box. But we just built it at B&Q, and it was really fun to make, and it was just my first ever thing. So I'm so confused that 500,000 people have watched it, but it's great.
Amazing. Well, thank you to B&Q. You have really made this video. We're going to check it out.
Ciao,
and we'll catch up after this.
You're getting on my nerves now, switching every day.
I'm so excited to talk about the JLS tour. I saw something on your Instagram on your first night. It just looked magical. Talk us through that moment you went out there for the first time, Cassa.
God, so I will never forget it. It was in Glasgow, was the first night, and I have never performed on a stage that big. And I wasn't really sure what to expect. I don't know, it was all a bit of a whirlwind, but it was just so amazing. Like, as I vividly remember, at the end of my set, I always asked everyone to turn their phone torches on so that it would like light up the arena. And I was so nervous that no one would do it, because obviously, you know, they could not. But then suddenly there was so many lights and everyone did it, and I was just blown away. I was almost speechless. And then I had to sing my song and I nearly forgot the words. I was so overwhelmed. I was like, wow. But yeah, it was so amazing, and I just wish I could do it all over again.
And do you get nervous beforehand? Are you like, oh my God, I've got to go out there? Or you kind of do like a ritual? Like, how do you go about it?
Well, now I would say, you know, by the end of the tour, I definitely wasn't nervous. I was more excited before every gig. But definitely the first one, I was a bit nervous. But in terms of my ritual, I always have a peppermint tea and a steam, like I have my vocal steamer. But that's about it. I don't really do anything crazy. I just kind of, because it was so much fun backstage with my hair and makeup girls. You know, we'd just do sound check,
your
and then
costumes.
I mean,
what you were wearing.
Oh.
Yeah, you always looked insane.
Thank you. That was probably one of my favourite parts. My stylist just absolutely nailed it. And every night I'd be like, oh, what am I going to wear?
Wow, and I've got to say, what were the JLS boys like? Because I am a big JLS fan. I always have been. What was it like working with the guys?
Genuinely, a lot of people ask me that, and they always say, like, don't meet your idols or whatever. They were the nicest people I've ever met. Like, they were so welcoming. I remember on the first day, I went into my dressing room and they bought me two massive bunches of flowers and cards, and on one of the days on the tour, it was my birthday, and they all did this big card. So they really made me feel really welcome. And yeah, they're just so down to earth and really cool. Like, they're really cool guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we are going to play out on the show my favourite JLS song, Everybody in Love. I just like to really go for it and sing out a tune to this. But we love JLS. Congratulations on touring with them. What an absolute achievement, Cassa. We're going to play out this song, and we'll speak again after this. We've got some questions from some of our lovely viewers, Cassa. Jade says, what is the best piece of advice that you've ever been given?
So I was told to always take every opportunity that comes your way. No matter how small you think it might be, you know, if you're doing a gig and there's just going to be one person there, always do it. And actually that has proved very true. You know, I've done some tiny things that I thought would be very insignificant, and they've really been quite life-changing for me. So take every opportunity that comes your way.
I like that. I'm feeling very motivated here on the show. And Kelly says, what's the funniest thing that has happened to you on stage or off stage?
Well, this was kind of, I feel like it was funny. It was funny. Basically, I was in Cardiff on, I think it was like the 11th night or 12th night of the tour. So obviously we'd been doing a lot of different cities. There's a lot of traveling involved. And I'd just finished singing my song, Parallel Universe, and I was really in the zone. And then so we're in Cardiff, context. And then I went, "Thank you, Glasgow," really loudly in front of the whole, and obviously we're in Cardiff, and I just realised straight away, and I was like, oh my God. And then I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I mean Cardiff. But luckily everyone took it really well and everyone laughed. But it's actually written on the stage right in front of me in big letters, but I didn't know that. I'd never really looked down.
And the thing is,
so when
you
came
are
off stage,
on tour, it's tough, isn't it? Because, you know, you're not thinking, right, we're going to let you off, Cassa.
And I was tired, but I came off stage and the stage manager was like, "You do know it's written on the floor." And I was like, okay. So then every night before I'd go on, I'd be like, where are we? But I was just so tired. Yeah, but it was quite funny when I never did that. I never made that mistake again.
No, I bet. Well, we're going to go into your next song, He's No You. Now, I was watching this video earlier today. Gosh, I felt quite emotional watching that journey.
This is an emotional video. Well, this one's all about, it's kind of about missing an ex, but you know that ex was really toxic and that relation didn't work. But as you can see in the video, there's a beautiful girl, one of my good friends, Daisy Jelly, who's a beautiful model. But yeah, she's the kind of main protagonist. And she basically is with this guy who's, you know, treating her really right and he's really nice. But then she can't stop thinking about her ex. And then she goes and, well, I won't spoil the video.
Yeah, honestly, I felt really emotional watching this earlier. So take a look at this. Now, we have got a quick fire question round for you, Cassa, so we get to know you better. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, driving song.
All Star by Smash Mouth.
Woo! And out song. When you're on that dance floor, is there a tune that you're like, yes?
Good Ones by Charlie XCX.
Woo! And a chilled song. Is there something that you just like to literally relax to when you've been on tour and you're just having a day off?
I think Let Me Down Slowly by Alec Benjamin.
Tune. And a guilty pleasure song.
I think Shake It Off by Taylor Swift.
Yes. I mean,
Start dancing around my room.
I just love it. Yes. Brilliant stuff. And motivational song. Is there a song that just go, yes, this is my tune, it's my week?
Probably You Raise Me Up by Westlife always just makes me feel, you know, really motivated.
It's when they get off the stools at the end, isn't it? And then they're like, yes, really go for it. That's the bit. We love that. Amazing. Well, we're going to go into your next song, Wish I Didn't Care. Talk us through the inspiration for this one.
So this song is a very honest song, all about struggling with jealousy in a relationship. And I think it's kind of something that no one really likes to admit that they've ever felt. But I feel that everyone's felt, you know, feelings of jealousy at some point in their life. And it's just basically, well, the title of the song, obviously, I Wish I Didn't Care. It's wishing you didn't feel like that. But sometimes the way the other person makes you feel, you can't help it. So it's kind of, the video is a dramatization of all of those dark feelings that we wish we didn't have in a relationship.
Wow. Okay. We're going to check this out and we'll see you after this. Oh, and we're going to finish with New Horizons that we're going to play on the show right now. But I want to talk about your headline show. I know there's tickets on sale for this. It's really exciting. Give us all the goss.
So this is going to be my first ever headline show, and I cannot tell you how excited I am. It's at the O'Meara in London, which is a venue I've always wanted to play. I've seen some very prestigious artists play there, and I always was like, one day that's going to be me. And now it's going to be me on the 30th of March, 2022. It's a Wednesday evening, and yeah, tickets are on sale now. I'm going to be releasing a couple of songs before then, which I'm going to be playing, and I can't wait to meet all my different fans. Because on the JLS tour, we couldn't actually, because of COVID and everything, there was a lot of social distancing in place, so I couldn't meet anyone. So now I'm very excited. Now's the time.
Oh, we want everyone to get involved. We're going to put details on the screen below of how you can watch Cassa and her headline tour. Headline tour, it's the headline show, isn't it? Got that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
yeah.
Absolutely. But thank you so much, Cassa, for coming on the show. I wanted to get you on, like I said, because I've watched your journey and you have done so incredibly well. I mean, the tour with JLS, now your own show. What next?
Oh, thank you so much. Well, 2022 is going to be a big year. I've got some exciting news that I haven't actually announced on Instagram yet, but I'm going to be supporting Lionel Richie next year, which is, I still can't believe that that's true. I'm so excited. I know. And a bunch of different festivals. So 2022 is going to be a good year. I can feel it.
Oh my goodness. I'm absolutely loving this news. I'm a big Lionel fan as well. I think I know every word to every one of his songs. Oh, yes.
Oh, you've got to come.
I've got to come. I'm there in the front row.
Yeah.
With my torch on my phone.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, honestly, Cassa, it's a real pleasure to have you here.
I'm rolling.
Congratulations and everything. Keep up your amazing work. We really are loving it. Thank you so much. It's Cassa Jackson, everyone.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna do it right. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna do or die. I know it's been a long time coming. I've been held down, spellbound, thinking about a way out. Say, yeah, I'm gonna listen in to that enemy. I've been missing her, say, yeah. And I know it's been a long time coming, but with you there, I swear I'll be a billionaire. 'Cause I got new horizons, and I just wanna be with you, no, tonight, no. And I don't wanna trip on a run, alright. I'm thinking that I might have new horizons, yeah, coming my way. Hey, yeah, see that blue sky, the sunshine, feel it beating down on me. I feel good when it's happening. Everybody dancing, vibing, freedom make me wanna sing. I'm gonna do it right, and I'm gonna do or die. And I know it's been a long time coming. I've been held down, spellbound, thinking about a way out. 'Cause I figured it out, yeah. And I got new horizons, and I just wanna be with you, no, tonight, no. And I don't wanna trip on a wall, alright. I'm thinking that I might have new horizons, yeah, coming my way. I'm gonna sing all summer long. I don't care who hears me, and I'm gonna dance until the dawn. Are you coming with me? I said, are you coming with me? 'Cause I got new horizons, and I just wanna be with you, no, tonight, no. And I don't wanna trip on a road, alright. I'm thinking that I might have new horizons, yeah, coming my way, yeah. 'Cause I got new horizons, and I just wanna be with you tonight, no. And I don't wanna trip on a road, 'cause I'm thinking that I might have horizons, yeah, coming my way, coming my way, coming my way.
Oh, huge thank you, Cassa Jackson. What a guest. And thank you to you at home for supporting the show. It's so appreciated. Thank you. Now, I will see you same time, same place next week. And we're going to leave you with some more Cassa to finish.